Oh my God. This is what life is like. What's up, babies? So, it's your boy WxG Dodoria back after a long hiatus. And I watched Dynamite last night. I'm not reviewing Dynamite last night. It was a long night. But we got Revolution coming this Saturday. And I'm not going to be able to watch it on time because, again, if you saw the previous video, which you have not, please go check it out. I am enrolled in reality wrestling, Booker T's Wrestling School, based out of Texas City, Texas, my hometown. And we have the Ladies Night 9 showing. Definitely give it a watch if you get a chance to. Go to TitleMatchNetwork.com to watch the show. Always a fun time. And, hey, support my local wrestling show. But we're not here for that, because I'm about to go ahead and drop my quick predictions video for AEW Revolution. Now, I've been in and out. I've seen enough within the past few months to have a good idea about what's going on. Last night gave me the rundown for who is going to be competing against whom. And a couple of added matches that seem fun. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just start burning through this thing, because I want this to be a short video because I'm still working. And I'm just on a break. So we'll start off this. I'm going off of memory now. Memory. I'm using my phone, so I don't want to go down. I'm not writing it down. I'm trying to do this off the cuff. You know, the real shooter reviewer. So, first off, hold on. Let me take care of that. I'll start getting a little toasted. So, first off, let's go with Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. Now, this feud is coming after the fact of Guevara in the Inner Circle damaging Darby's throat with a skateboard some time ago. So, in this instant, I would say this is going to be Darby's match, because Sammy has actually been doing fairly good on his runs. And his matches, I believe so far in the year, he's up in the positives on his wins to L's. So that could be a nice little start for him. So that's what I'm going to say. This one's going to go to Darby Plus. He just had the big pop on a return. He's been, really getting in their cookies and cream. Last night, he kind of got a shit pushed in a little bit. But hey, that's just more motivation for this man to come back. Take the emo guy. Now then, we also have the Dark Order versus SCU, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian. And we still have looming in the background the reveal of the Exalted One. Now, as I hope, we will be getting the debut of Matt Hardy's new Exalted gimmick. But if I had a backup theory on what would happen, my backup would basically be that the Exalted One is the fallen angel. I'm leaving in the background of that. I'm leaving that swerve for the background, and I'm also gonna leave that's gonna be a big win for the Dark Order. The Dark Order is gonna get that win. Now the other part of it, that's just me kind of throwing a high ball to see what's going on. But I say one of those two things will happen. Either we're gonna get Matt Hardy, debuting as the Exalted One, or we're gonna get the Exalted One being the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. But it's been hinted at a lot in a lot of these recent shows that it's gonna be Matt Hardy. Between Matt Hardy's tweet about what was it? Against Every Warning, AEW, with the Bucks some weeks ago being coming to the stage being called the Bucks of Youth. Come on now, that was total when it was House Hardy versus the Young Bucks. They were the Bucks of Youth. With the Dark Order calling Christopher Daniels obsolete last night. Dear Dr. RKO, spinning around the Dark Order. That was actually pretty dope. That one was dope. I didn't even think about that. That's nice. Come on. It's gotta be Matt. If it's not Matt, I'll be so disappointed. I know they're trying to get him in the NXT to join up with a lot of his cohorts when he first created the Broken Universe back in TNA, but I don't want it. I don't want it. Now then, we also have Cody and MJF going at it. And I'm not sure how controversial this opinion is going to be, but MJF needs to win. Now, over the past few weeks, Cody and his cohorts have kind of gotten quite a few over MJF. Makes sense, you know. But MJF is the future heel of the company. And the best thing to do, because Cody doesn't need it. Let's be honest, Cody has the best record. Cody is a goddamn Rhodes. Cody has been world champion. MJF needs to become built up, because eventually, he's going to be contending for titles. And he needs to be shown to be capable of doing it. Now this match is going to be a traditional match. Slow build is going to be worked excellently. To be honest, I won't be surprised if Jim Cornette praises this as his match of the night. But that's my prediction. It's going to be MJF winning. Dirty, but winning. I'm also looking forward to that match. I really am. Because watching Cody build up his talent is what the fuck you're supposed to do. Cody learned from his daddy, goddammit. And I loves it. Do we have anything? Oh yeah, we also have Jake Hagar versus Dustin Rhodes. Again, another situation. This is gonna be another one where the heels gotta win it. So Jake Hagar making his debut. This is gonna be a good match. I see this being a good, well-worked match to get Jake Hagar's strengths over. But it's gonna be it's gonna be Hagar. Hagar is gonna win that one. Again, Dustin doesn't need to win. Dustin is still having a phenomenal final stretch of a career. To be honest, he's doing better. He's doing better than a lot of his cohorts. I mean, I don't see Taker working at Dustin's level and being as hot as he is. I don't see a lot of these aged veterans doing it like Dustin's doing it. And what? That's also a 30-year career. The man is looking great, in great shape. He has that Rhodes passion in what he speaks, because he's really about the shits. This is good. This is going to be really good. I want to say that was the last... Oh, wait. No. Surprise one. We got Orange Cassidy versus Pac in Orange Cassidy's debut. Well, good God almighty. What the fuck? So we have what? 2 debut matches? And how do I see this happening? Who do I go for? I love Orange Cassidy. This is gonna be a match of psychology, because I want to give it to Pac. I really do. I want Pac to take this one, but I don't want Orange. But Orange doesn't need this win. Orange is stupid over with the crowd, and basically we just need to get him in so people can get a grasp of how he wrestles. So I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a great showing for Orange. But Pac's taking his win. He just lost his rubber match with Omega, which come in play. He just lost the rubber match with Omega, but I don't see Pac taking this L. I don't. Pac is getting this win. Now it's time for the championships. So first we're gonna have the AEW Men's Tag Team title on the line. Omega and Paige versus the Young Bucks. Well, good God almighty, you would want to think that this is going to go to the Bucks, but no. Because I have 2 predictions for this match. 1, Omega and Kenny and Paige will retain. But I also see Omega siding with Paige. That is his tag team partner. They are the best. And if you watch it in just from the interview, I see Kenny riding with them, because let's be honest, as a tag team, they have become solid. They are pretty good. I like them. And I still want the Young Bucks to claw. Honestly, this is too soon for the Young Bucks to get that gold. I still want them to help. I still want their other tag teams to get built up more. But I also want this to be the end of the Elite proper. As in, it's going to be Omega. Because the Elite basically was Omega and the Bucks. Omega and the Bucks are about to have a falling out. So, that is the real Elite broken up. Because Kenny is a champion with Paige. The Bucks, they feeling their hype a little too much and not respecting them as champs. That's exactly why I feel this is gonna go out that way. I hope it does. I could be wrong, but I definitely hope it does. It's still gonna be a banger match. It is going to be a high energy fucking match, and I can't wait for it. Then we have Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander. And I am hyped for that match. A, because of the woman who is just as strong as, who has the strength like Nyla, and got that speed that Nyla is lacking. This is gonna be a banger. This is definitely gonna be a match that's really gonna help jumpstart AEW's women's division as long as it's done right. And I hope it's done right. I hope they get all the time they need. I hope they can put on the match they want to put on. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fucking dope. But Nyla's retaining. I'm sorry. I'm viewing Nyla the same way I view Jericho. Nyla holds this belt for a long nigga time. Not until this women's division is developed, and not until certain women actually can. Here's who I feel should in the future be able to take the belt off Nyla. And I'm gonna go from least likely to most likely. It'll be Mel, Chris Statlander, Big Swole, and Hikaru Shida. I'm sorry. I'm lying. Mel, Shauna, Chris Statlander, Big Swole, and Hikaru Shida. Those are the 5 women that I see in the future being the ones to dethrone Nyla. And they're looking pretty good. They're getting better. I just need them to get to that point. But Nyla might have to squash the division at least almost 2 times over. And I'm fine with that. Give her a year and a half long reign. And then the big one. Jon Moxley versus Christopher Jericho, the Painmaker, the GOAT, the Ayatollah rock and roller, the Lionheart, I've had time to sit on this and let it marinate, because I once upon a time said I want Jericho to have a long reign. Long ass reign. A year's reign even. Here's my thing. Jericho doesn't need that belt. And Jericho has carried the company. But Moxley is decidedly the man built to really put AEW on his back. To be honest, I would say AEW is more built. It should be built around him more so than it was Cody. Cody was the red herring, and honestly, without the belt, Cody still has the company built on his back. But if I want somebody to, but as far as leading the company, because as far as the introduction, Jericho's done a phenomenal job. Jericho has done great. But now we need somebody that's going to carry this company to the future. The big face on the posters, the cover of the games. And Cody and Kenny have both taken back seats to not being the base face. Yes, they have phenomenal records. They are solid. And when you think AEW, you're gonna thank them. But Moxley is the one that this company should be built around for now. And honestly, it's fine because Moxley, he's by himself. You don't have the inner circle coming around to guarantee these L's. And Jericho can still get himself pushed up. And matter of fact, I definitely say Jericho should get a second title reign. Not anytime this year. Next year, definitely. But this one, I got to get to Moxley. I need Moxley to take this belt and carry it to the fucking stratosphere. There's been too much in this building. This is what I'm loving about the fact that they're only doing 4 shows a year. And they're really spacing it the fuck out, because there's so much time to build, to get rid of things that don't work and get things that are good, to where I know that if Moxley wins, they can start building guys up. I mean, fuck. We got the Murder Hawk coming. Lance Archer is in AEW. That man is a future champion. Fuck. Brian Cage is looming in this bitch. I know he is. Brian, I know you're coming. Jeff Cobb has working relations with them. So all the big men are coming. And before that happens, I need Jon Moxley to go ahead and have to put this company on his back. I need him to be the top dog, because him and Archer has to be at all outs. That needs to be built. That needs to be the feud, because they still got unfinished business in terms of the NJPW United States Championship. And if that plays into the story, I'm fine, because that definitely gives me hope that there could be a real partnership with NJPW and AEW. I also see there's a relationship forming with them in Ring of Honor just because of Jeff Cobb. I am hyped about wrestling. Oh, it feels good to be back. But yeah, that's my prediction for the show. You know, I definitely have a lot of thoughts going on Illumina. I've been gone away, so I can do this for a long time. But right now, I can't do it because I gotta go ahead and do my shit. Anywho, yo, like, share, subscribe. I still need one more to get to my 20. And then eventually I'm going to start posting more about my post-workout days, feelings, and what I've noticed. I definitely want to talk about what I've seen in the school, in the training, with just the guys who are in the ring right now. But, you know, again, like, share, subscribe. Go check out Reality of Wrestling. Watch them. Watch the show. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. And they're actually getting bigger. Hell, and they got guys that are actually getting out here. Gina Medina and MLW came from Reality of Wrestling. Give them a watch. Anyway, it's been WxG Dodoria. Your boy's out. Peace.